young athlete in Mean Mark Callis, who's got a big opportunity to challenge for that U.S. heavyweight championship being held up by the official Lex Luger, the reigning and defending 3-time United States champion. Luger knows what it's like to be U.S. champion, has done so on 3 occasions, as I've mentioned. Meanwhile, Mean Mark Callis, 6'9", 319 pounds, footballer turned pro wrestler. Let's see how it fares for the young Mean Mark Callis, whose size and frame could potentially counter Lex Luger and give him the advantage that he needs heading into this big title match here at Great American Bash. And you saw Paulie dangerously giving quite the instructions to Callis. It wasn't the words that were important because we couldn't really hear him, but it was matter of fact of the facial expressions while delivering the words in which we saw that makes the difference. Speaking with conviction is always something that Paulie dangerously does. That's how he gets things done. Whenever he brings somebody in, he sees something in. And we're going to see hopefully a nice, clean, head-to-head fight. It's going to be power for power. You've got the young Mean Mark Callis, and you've got the total package in Lex Luger. And it's crazy to think when you look at a guy like Mean Mark Callis, you look at him and you're like, okay, standard 6'9", 319. He's going to do a lot of slower paced things, but when you get to see his work, for those who like this, and this is going for people who have never seen him before, the way he is so agile in the ring, he can do a lot of things the smaller guys can, and that's what makes him so unique inside the squared circle. Meanwhile, Callis, who's caught up in this hammerlock. This was smart. Dangerously is a great teacher. Getting Callis all ready to go for the right chance. When in desperate times, when it needs to be, save your strength, get to the ropes. Nice arm drag from the champion. Luger grabbed the hair of Callis, but I don't know if the official saw it. The thing is, Luger, who is generally larger than his opponents, is finding himself trying a little bit of a different strategy, playing a little bit dirtier than usual. You heard Paulie say he's a football player. He's not supposed to wrestle that good. Meanwhile, the challenger bringing the fight to the 3-time U.S. champion in Lex Luger, who gets sent in the corner hard, but nobody home like a missile. Callis hits the turnbuckles. And now sends Luger off the ropes, but Luger ducks. Oh no, this is going to be an impact. And a huge cross body takes out Callis. Nice deep arm drag by Lex, who now has control of the arm. Look at where that placement is, so perfect. You see the knee right by the shoulder, by the back, the way it is torqued back. And now it's Dangerously who's on the phone with Murray. I swear, Paulie's always on the phone with somebody. And now both these athletes who are back to their feet, it's going to be a matter of, can Callis get back in the game? You heard Callis just writhe in pain for a second there, but try to break free of it. But after being turned over, still held on. Luger, who's got this shoulder locked in deep. And for Callis, trying to fight free. And the thing is, for Luger, with everything going on in the NWA, more and more opportunities, bigger superstars, bigger pro wrestlers keep coming in. And they keep getting bigger for Luger. If Luger can survive Mean Mark Callis, who's bigger? Who do they find next? It's only a matter of time before Luger's run, it could be over. His luck could run out. And it's Mean Mark Callis who's picking up the pace. Usually you say that about the smaller guy in the match, but I'd hate to be the guy to associate Lex Luger as a small guy, because that is the furthest thing from the truth whatsoever. Look at the way that Callis is now wrenching on that arm, stretching it back. Luger in a very tight spot. I mean, it's going to be very hard for Luger when you've got near 320 pounds on top of you, all that weight leaned back, and you see kicking in the heels for added pressure. So all that weight of Callis is on that lower back. That lower back, that gives out, that holds a lot of power to the legs. And the quads, the biggest muscle in the body, you lose those, you're going to have a hard time picking up your opponent. And for Luger, he needs those quads. He needs those legs. He needs that power to pick up his opponents for the... Meanwhile, it's Callis who went up, catwalked the rope with his incredible agility, and then took down Luger. But meanwhile, it's Luger who's starting to fight back in it. Luger trying to build some momentum back, but nobody home as Luger goes over and lands on the floor. And taking a trip to the outside. I don't know if it's a one-way ticket. And here's Dangerously back up, barking orders. And a knee knocks Luger down. And Mean Mark, who now goes right after Luger, driving Luger face first into the steel steps. That's as heavy as those steps get. And this is where things get dangerous. You got the steel guardrails. You've got our announce desk right here at ringside. Monitors. The title. The steps, as I mentioned. There's so much more danger that can happen on the outside than the inside of the ring. But you can't spell dangerously without dangerous. And Mean Mark Callis, being a student of Dangerously, knows what it's like to go out and about and be risky. Oh, meanwhile, Sunset Flip almost took down Callis for the 3. Oh, Luger able to escape that time. Callis hit hard in the corner. You hear these hard punches going back and forth. These two with their meaty claws, their meaty paws, nabbing and jabbing back and forth, looking to get the best of the other. Meanwhile, Mean Mark got a nice clean shot on the back of Luger, looking to go for a suplex. Got him up, and it takes him down, but oh my. And Paulita doesn't believe it. And Luger is up, and he's fired and ready to go. And exploding with energy is the total package, looking to put Mean Mark Callis away. And there it is. Can he get him in the rack? And he's got him. All 319 pounds in the rack. But the ref, who was kicked in the face, meanwhile the phone clocked the ribs of Luger. Paul will take any victory in this situation, trying to get the official back in play. Meanwhile, Mean Mark just laid out as well. Mean Mark, Lex Luger, both trying to get back up. It's Callis who is able to crawl over for the cover. Is it going to be this way? But it's Luger who stays alive. He will not be shorted that way. A millisecond away from a new U.S. champion. This has been quite the physical contest between these two. And Mean Mark is looking to get that heart punch. Talk about a shot through the heart. Is Lex Luger going to be too late? But he gets the boot up just in time. Paulie tried to get involved, but Lex takes down Callis. And the champion, the total package, Lex Luger has done it. Lex Luger, a hard-fought victory, and is still your U.S. heavyweight champion.